What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I want to give you guys an urgent market update as Bitcoin is starting to break down just a little bit. Now, if you guys watched my live stream last night, we were actually anticipating this move to the downside based off of some very specific things we were looking at on the charts. So in this video, I kind of want to touch on what those things we were looking at were yesterday, and I want to talk about the levels to the downside that I am watching and kind of where I'm expecting some support to come in. Are we about to break down to 25K, or are we just getting a small cool off before reversing and getting a big move up back to the top of our macro range at about $29,000 to $30,000? So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts and talk about it. Let's get into it. So guys, here we are on the Bitcoin chart, and obviously you guys can see we did get this big move up over the weekend to come test some very specific levels. Now, if you guys are interested in getting into trades like this where we saw this move coming before it happened, you guys can check the link in the description down below where we're catching moves like this all the time. But in this very specific situation, if you guys were in the free Discord, I actually dropped this sauce in the free Discord where we were looking for this move all the way up to the point of control of our range /786 Fibonacci retracement level before getting a reversal back to the downside. And that is literally what we got. We put in that bullish divergence on the 12, 16, and daily time frames, got that move up to our point of control, tapped that 786, and reversed right back down as we expected. And I am currently short from this point of control right about here at 27,870, and I have taken profits out of that trade, but will be holding some of it to potentially get a deeper move down here to our actual value area low of the macro range at about $26,700, where I will be looking for some serious support to be coming in. Now, again, if you guys were watching my live stream, we were looking for this move down due to the 12 and the 16-hour red dots looking to print, with the addition of the daily looking to roll over with the VWAP looking to print a red dot here as well. A little bit more bearish than bullish there, and our 2-day VWAP is also starting to roll to the downside, as well as our money flow remaining in the red. And if you come on over to the daily here, you can actually see that our money flow is actually rolling to the downside again, coming a little bit deeper now. So until we start to see this daily and 2-day time frame start to shape up, I will be expecting price to be coming a little bit further down here. But again, just for anybody out there learning, this was something we were looking at on my live stream last night, saying, hey, if we print this red dot on the 16-hour and the 12-hour, I will be expecting a bigger move to the downside, because not only did we have these red dots on the higher time frames, but if you come down to some of these lower time frames, you can see we actually had money flow coming out not only on the 1 hour, but it is also starting to come out on the 2-hour. And if we go down to some lower time frames, you can see money flow was crossing over into the red. And when you get that lower time frame money flow crossing into the red with those higher time frame red dots between specific time frames, sometimes they can give us a big move down. So I bring this up to you guys so you can see these moves coming before they actually happen. And literally, we do this on the live stream every single weeknight at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 100% free. I teach this stuff every single day. So if you're interested, definitely check out those live streams, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these urgent market updates. Now, where is Bitcoin going in the short term? Now, I do think, guys, if we take a look here, we are coming down to some interesting support. We are coming down to the point of control of our little mini range that we're forming here. So I am expecting a little bit of support at this level as we start to get some of these lower time frames starting to roll up with the VWAPs. Now, we look like we're getting pretty close to that green dot on the 2-hour, but we are starting to get rejected here. But I will expect that to print very soon. Taking a look at your 3-hour VWAP starting to come up as well as your 4-hour. So I will be expecting some kind of support here, guys, some kind of potential bounce. However, something I am keeping a close eye on is money flow. Your money flow on the 4-hour is coming to the downside. Your 3-hour coming to the downside. Your 2-hour money flow coming out consistently, and your 1-hour has crossed over into the red, but your VWAP is looking to print another red dot here. So if we do get a bounce at this local level here at about $26,800, I will expect it to be potentially a lackluster bounce because of the way the money flow looks, just to roll around and come down a little bit deeper, potentially revisiting the actual value area low of our macro range here, coming in at about 26,600, 26,700, depending on what exchange you're looking at. We also have these spider lines coming up. These trend upwards over time, obviously, but your spider line does back you up on that value area low. And then we have the value area low of our more local range coming in at 26,450, which would be another big level I'd be watching for some support. And with the way money flow looks, I think there is a possibility that we get down there. However, I will not be getting very bearish on Bitcoin until we decisively take out these spider lines and these lows from back here earlier in May. But other than that, guys, if we do come back down to these lows, I will be looking for long positions down here, because if you watched my live stream last night, you will know that the more I zoom out and look at Bitcoin, the more bullish I get over the long term. So, guys, those are the key levels to the downside. If we do not get a bounce from here, or if we wind up breaking the level that we're at right now, which is about 26,850, if we break that level, I will be looking down to 26,700, 26,600. And if we break those levels, the spider line down here at about 26,400 would probably be the last level I'd be looking for longs before expecting a bigger breakdown for Bitcoin. And one last thing to realize here, guys, is we do have that daily red dot looking to print very soon. It was actually flashing a little bit earlier when this candle was starting to push to the downside. So if we print that red dot, I would expect a little bit more downward momentum for Bitcoin, just like we were looking for in this Discord post. And with all that being said, guys, I think that's all the time I got for this market update. Wanted to make this one super quick so I can get it out to you guys ASAP, so you can get those key levels on your chart so you guys can be watching exactly what I'm looking at. And don't forget, guys, if you're interested in joining the premium Discord where we put trade setups like this all the time, check the link in the description down below. It's a really, really good time. So with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for this market update. I'll see you in the next one. Frankie Candles out. Set your stop losses.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command, like, yeah, you about to see me under